Check Twidget out here. See how that looks. I think I got everything lined up and ready and good to go tonight without having to make any adjustments whatsoever. And we will see. Looks like Twidget is not going to work tonight. That's crazy. There's Tony Wallow. Oh, looks like there's another 7-hour delay tonight for some reason. Good evening to you, Tony. Nice to see you. Let me turn my camera on. Oh, there. Looks good. A little huge, but oh well. So I added a new thing in the stream tonight. Took me a while to get it worked out. It's not the finished product by no means. It's looks like it's just oh, there it goes. So that transition, I need to slow that down quite a bit. I actually created that transition with a tutorial help, obviously. I just need to slow it down. It's a little quick. And it looks like it's got some issues. When it rendered out, it said it didn't render properly, so I'll have to work on it a little bit more and see what I can get. See if I can get it to be a little bit more smoother and a little bit slower. That's kind of be the game plan. So no, Josh is trying to stream right now. At least last I checked, he was trying. He was having some issues. Natasha streamed earlier, and yeah, it looks like he's still having some issues, so I don't know what's going on. I don't think there's going to be any notification. Oh, I think I did get a notification, though, now that I think about it, because I know he streamed quite a bit today. I know he did 4 uploads, and Alex and I did a couple of live tests to see if his audio was working, and it looks like nothing's going on now. I just see a blue screen, a camera with his messy bed, and the clocks. Alex did get the clocks fixed, so that's good. Somebody's joining me here. Gary's the first one in tonight. Well, that's a rarity right there. That hardly ever happens. So congratulations, Gary. You're the first one in tonight.
Oh my gosh.
I know, scary. What happened?
Actually, I was listening to some security stuff, and I was listening to some manufacturing stuff.
That's kind of like go back and see if Josh has gotten going yet on his thing he's going to do tonight. Apparently he's running into issues, which is really hard to figure out. Why is this like that? This is weird. Oh, because it's on speaker. There we go. No, I forgot earlier we had put it on speaker so everybody could see what was going on.
Since nobody's here with you, I'll say it semi-quick. He's doing that to Natasha, probably.
I don't know what's going on.
I feel sorry for her and him.
Like I told Lorna tonight, I honestly would like to see him succeed. I don't think that he will, but I would like to see him succeed. I don't think what he's wanting to do is feasible to be done. And I get he wants to try it. I get he wants to find out for himself. But,
I will say this, and this one's not as nasty as it sounds. I think you see you, Alex, kind of working together there, even though he wants his wife to do it, that's...
Yeah, I don't know. It's...
I don't think she really is in on it.
No, I watched her second stream tonight that she did, and I sent the link over to Robert and Alex both. Get to see what they think, and it's painful. And who knows? Maybe she'll figure it out what to do later on. I mean, I wouldn't want to try to do this if I couldn't see. I really wouldn't, unless I had someone that was sitting beside me and said, tap me on the shoulder or whatever and said, okay, you're good, you're live. Greg's here again, but you're late, Greg. You're the third person in.
My Gary joking is, if she wants to, at least that's 2 points back.
Sure.
I'm not sure she does.
Oh, I'm in the same boat. If she wants to, I think it's great. And, again, like Lauren and I talked tonight at dinner, maybe she gets 600-700 subscribers because there's an audience out there for that. I don't know. If that were to happen, I know Josh would be crushed.
Yeah. I got a quick question. Is it just you, I, and Greg?
So far, it's you, Greg, and I.
What are you getting yourself into with Alex and Josh?
Nothing that I'm aware of. Now, remember, we are streaming, so...
Yeah. I won't say it again.
As far as I know, nothing. I'm just trying to help them out. I think... excuse me. I believe Alex's plan is if they go to the Ark, and it's a big if, he's going to see if he can talk his mom and dad into an additional 5-hour drive over to Pennsylvania to see Josh.
Let me ask you this real quick. Is that 5 hours or 5 each way?
It's 5 each way.
Yeah. 10-hour drive.
Yeah. And then the drive back to Arkansas.
Okay.
So...
again, like you were saying, they want the visitors.
I don't know if they want. It's a question of do they allow, and then you get into some really fine print and hairy, scary situations of they could enforce. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Cheek, you're not on his list of approved people that can visit him at the facility.
My question has nothing to do with these, and I'll back off a little bit, me. But how are they, the facility, treating him?
Well, it depends on who you talk to. I mean, I've not talked to anybody in the facility, but if you listen to this conversation, they treat him horribly and bad and everything else. But I'm not there to witness it. I have no clue. Hi, Jose.
I will say one good thing, because he does seem to get to come and go and with his aunt thing every week. That's at least says there's some hope for freedom.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can't go because, like you said, we don't have the thing for you.
Right.
But if you can go there every weekend, that's at least some freedom.
Jose, I think you've got some background noise going on. It sounds like.
Sounds like me.
No, it's not you. For once.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, you're fine. Everybody does it. Everybody, including me. It happens. You'll be watching something on YouTube and you switch over and forget, and oh my goodness, and sometimes it's just horrible.
And I found someone listen, and oh shoot, I'm not out here now.
Well, he ended his stream. I don't know how long ago he ended it, but it's ended. I don't know if he ended it because he couldn't get it to work. Now, I know what he wanted to do. Alex and I got working for him earlier today, and he was actually doing it, and it had the audio and the video was good and everything else. So I don't know why it wouldn't work tonight. We convinced him not to change any of the settings. I give that a couple days. Yeah, well...
until yes, Windows 10 that
Yeah, is he going live again? Apparently he's going live again. So let's see if he's going live again. Yeah, he's got the Wii up and running this time. So we all know how that happened.
As long as you get Wii working.
Yeah. He did send me a text earlier in the day and said he probably wasn't going to join Zoom tonight because he was going to be playing and demonstrating what he accomplished today. And by what he accomplished, I mean what Alex and I accomplished for him.
Yeah. Well, my wife today at 9 o'clock, she went to the doctor's, once a week, once an hour, once a day.
Right.
And I don't know the whole thing. You're supposed to have some level at 4, and she didn't get 1. 4 was spare, 1 is real bad.
Yeah.
So they chased around different doctors, different places for different tests, and gave her antibiotics. They're like, instead of you and I take 400 or 500, that grade,
Right.
these are 1,000. These are 1,000. So double those suckers up.
Jose's outside. That looks like good reception for outside.
Oh yes, I'm on my data connection and so I wanted to. Well, first of all, I'm out and about in my town, downtown, and so I wanted to see how my data connection is. Without any Wi-Fi.
Pretty good.
What kind of phone do you use?
A Pixel 4a with 5G.
It looks quite good.
Yeah, looks real good.
Oh, okay. Well, it's but yeah. Anyways, yeah. I think I might because I'm in downtown here in my city. I might be just cutting my audio so it doesn't have a lot of background noise.
No, there's absolutely no. I can't hear any background noise at all. So that's really good.
We had one person that had that and really had background noise.
Yeah, he did.
I think it has to do with my Bluetooth. I'm paired with my Bluetooth headset right now, and this has noise reduction. And I guess I did a good job.
Yeah, that could have a lot to do with it. So, Greg, what time did you finally stumble out of bed today?
Exactly 2:30.
I beat you by an hour.
What time did your Walmarts?
I didn't go to Walmart today.
Are you feeling well?
Yeah, really.
I'm doing fine. I did some yard work. It was a little hot out. It's almost 90 today.
We're supposed to be in the mid-90s tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what we're getting Saturday. It's saying maybe 100, 103 with the
Phew.
heat index.
What they call it? The pink weather, green screen. That's what it is. Fools you into thinking it's hotter than normal.
We finally went to bed about 4 for anticipation of her 6 to 6 today, and I finally decided at 1:30 I'd go ahead and get up. So, well, I was awake. I was awake since about 8:30. My brother kept texting me, and I just kind of not ignore, but I didn't really jump all over him and answer him. So finally, I answered his text, and Darren texted me. And it was right around 1:30, I said, I just might as well get up. And I had a project I started on DaVinci Resolve last night I wanted to finish anyway. So that's what's currently showing above the blue thing and below the Twidget. And I've got to do some work on it because the transition is choppy and a little fast. And then for some reason it's not. It's supposed to stay on that second picture once it transitions, and I created the transition with some help. I didn't create it on my own. I'm not quite to that point yet, although I'm getting there. I did play around with, okay, he's doing it that way. What happens if I do it this way? Oh, it don't work. Oh, okay. So
You'll get there by Christmas.
I hope so. I get a real good Christmas thing going. So when I play it in DaVinci Resolve, it doesn't have that hesitation on the polka dots at all. It's pretty smooth. So I don't know if I need to re-render it under different settings or what. And I'll play with that. I got till 6 o'clock in the morning to do this, and there's not going to be any. I only lost the signal, I think. There's not going to be any rush on that whatsoever. It's just something I want to do. And these pictures are not the actual pictures. These are the pictures and video I threw in there just to see, can I make this work? And it does. Sort of. Kind of.
Maybe.
And he's playing bowling. I'm going to turn my volume up to see if the audio's still good. Yep, audio's still good. So that's good. Shows one person's watching him. He's pretty good at that bowling. He was playing around with it earlier today. And that sounds like Darren's on here, but I know he's not. 3:30 in the morning over there.
What does he do? Do you know, Ken?
I think he works in some kind of warehouse distribution center. I think. It's relatively close by to his house.
That's always good.
I know that, yeah. I don't know if he rides a bicycle or a bike to work or if he walks or what. He lives in the same building that his sister lives in. I was kind of teasing him about that today. Said, better you than me. I wouldn't want to live on the same block.
I kind of think that's.
Do I, Gary?
I was going to say, from what I've read, I kind of think that's what they do there. I mean, the average person.
Could be.
I don't mean to do, but were you kind of. Everybody here has a house. Everybody there has a hotel or an apartment.
Yeah. Just like Lorna, everybody in the Philippines has a compound, and then they have their each individual little facilities or dwellings or whatever you want to call them on the compound.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are nice, some of them not so much.
I mean,
See, Mr. Chica's joining us.
I'm being very political, but where you may live 10 miles from your son.
Right.
A lot of places, you can walk to his house.
Yep.
Or at the best or worst, the bus. I
Yep.
mean, up here in Detroit area, forget it. There's no buses anywhere.
You don't have a bus system in Detroit?
We have about 19 buses, literally. It's 500,000 people.
Wow.
So, really? No.
Yeah.
And the way the city's shaped, or the area, you would have to make a zigzag. You go here, you do here, and I know I'm not telling you where, but you go like here, left here.
Right. I understand. Yeah, Alex.
Most places you go here, left, there. But
Go to South Korea.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Alex?
I think you said hi.
Oh, hi.
What'd you say, Alex? Did you say hi?
I said hi. I don't know if your wife, Josh still has a horrible, like feedback. Like when you put a microphone too close to speakers,
Mm-hmm.
that's that horrible noise.
Mm-hmm.
That's the noise that's on Josh's screen right now.
Hang on, let me.
And I think it has something to do with the fact that he's got his webcam. He's picking up his speaker. His webcam microphone is picking up his speakers, and it's horrible. It's making a horrible noise.
Called feedback.
But if I don't have it set like that, he can't hear the game because he don't have another screen he can run the HDMI output from his capture card into that other screen.
He fixed it. You left it full screen for him, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, he went into the volume control and knocked it all the way down to 3 notches. It's fine now on the YouTube stream. I shut my mic off so I could listen to it, so you wouldn't
Which
have
one control the game, the capture card or
the game,
microphone?
the game itself. Remember the blue thing that we showed him how to go all the way up on the volume? On the right-hand side in the settings on Wii. And he just went in there and lowered it down to where it's 3 bars, and it sounds good on the stream now.
Is he talking? Can you hear him, or are you just hearing?
Hang on, I don't. No,
I'm still hearing some feedback.
he's not talking. I'm not hearing any feedback at all.
Yeah, I'm hearing the high-pitched squeal. There it is.
I have very good ears, so I pick up on stuff like that.
Yeah, he's doing something on his phone, but no, he's not talking. So,
I figure that noise has something to do with the fact that his microphone is picking up the noise coming off his speakers, and it's
probably has a lot to do with it. I'm guessing he called you when his first attempt he couldn't get it going, and he shut it down.
And all I did to get it going again was close OBS and open it again.
Sometimes it's the simplest things. I did get my little project completed. It's horrible, but it's showing on the YouTube stream above the blue thing if you want to see how it turned out.
That's one thing. Ain't nobody gonna watch his YouTube stream if all they can hear is horrible feedback from his.
Most people won't. Unless you watch it like I'm watching it with the volume muted, and if he's talking, then you're losing out. Most people will not. I think you and I were discussing that when I was driving down the road a while ago. That's the exact same thing we were talking about.
Tim's asking for the password.
It has not changed there, Mr. Tim. You should have it. Check your email or something. If you don't, let me know. I'll send it to you for a slight $15 fee.
Coronavirus, 25.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Hang on, Tim. I'll get it sent to you. Let me think how I want to do this real quick. All right. So are you guys still using the one button system, and is that working pretty good for you?
Yep.
Okay. Because earlier today, Darren and I were going to do a Zoom, and he couldn't get the non-button one to work for some reason, and I could not figure out why. So I finally just said, you know what, I won't let nobody in. We'll do it under the normal button one, and we should be good.
It's working good for me on the screen deck. All I gotta do is press the button, and I'm right into the waiting room or right into the Zoom, depending on how you have it set.
Right. Yeah, it defaults back to the waiting room for some reason. I'm gonna probably take that off. Hopefully the bell sticks around. That's more important to me than the waiting room. It defaults there, so I just disabled the waiting room so anyone else can come in. Hopefully I will. Tim, I sent you an email. Check your email, please.
Did you get all your passwords reset?
No, I'm about halfway done.
Today, or?
No, I'm about halfway done. I got the ones that I felt needed to be changed.
What happened?
I got a text message from my one credit card company yesterday. Someone was charging $16.19 to Amazon Prime PM. And I was like, well, that'd be stupid because I've got an Amazon account. Why would I do that? And I called them and they suspected fraud. And I said, no, I'm not doing it. So they immediately killed it and canceled the card. And I reset my passwords and whatnot. The more I thought about it.
Way cool, it works. Here's Tim Stout.
There he is.
Long time no see.
I figured you'd be getting some rest with your big bike race coming up.
Oh, this Sunday. I've got to go. I'm gonna be in Madera. I'm gonna be at Madera Airport about 5:30 in the morning Saturday.
For pictures?
We're having, and that I am the official photographer, and everything that's on their website are my photos. We're having the
Madera, it's called the Madera Warbird Reunion. We're gonna have a B-17 there, giving rides. We're gonna have Mustangs there. We're gonna have a good time. I'm excited.
Sounds like it'll be fun.
I'm gonna be able to use all three of my camera bodies first time in 3 years.
You gonna try to go up in the B-17?
$400? Are you kidding me?
Whoa, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Nah, I will go up if they fly me all the way to Half Dome and back.
Hey,
For free.
Yeah, really.
hey, Tim, back a few weeks ago in Vidalia, Georgia, they had an air show. Small town of Vidalia.
Yes, they did. I'm aware of that.
You knew about
I
that?
live out there.
They had the Blue Angels.
Yes, they did. Good times. Things are opening up.
I think it was the Onion Festival. I'm not sure if it was the Onion Festival that weekend or not.
Well, they don't call it the Onion Festival. They call it the Vidalia Onion Festival because the
Yeah.
sweet onions come from Vidalia.
They're in Georgia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Vidalia is in Georgia.
Isn't it the onion capital of the world?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's another one of them little strange tidbit of information I somehow picked up over the years. Scary. Very scary.
So what the hell have I been missing out on?
Nothing. We're still just every night getting together and working on things, helping whoever needs to be helped out, help out. Which
And I usually fall asleep.
usually, that's an understatement, Chris. You do fall asleep.
And it's the allergy pill and it's the Zoloft I take.
Yeah,
Oh man.
and it's the riveting topics.
Don't get me started for allergies. The pollen out here is bad. I don't know. I've never had. I have to blow my nose all day long at work. And it's that green yellowish crap.
Thank you.
You know, I usually see that crap in Georgia, but not out here in California, just dry weather. What the heck?
How in the world is pollen in California? I didn't think that was.
I don't know where the hell it's coming from. I've never had this problem before. They even took Claritin for a while. That didn't help.
Well, there's trees up in the mountains, so it could be blowing off the trees, blowing off the mountains.
It's possible.
We've
Yeah.
had a lot of high winds, but we haven't had no forest fires. I don't know what the hell it's coming from.
Where was the most recent? There was a forest fire here. Was it Arizona?
New Mexico.
Oh, New Mexico. Okay. Yeah, I was in the right part of the world.
300 homes have been destroyed.
Oh yeah.
See,
Yeah,
Robert's
right
joining
here
us.
today. An auto wrecking company or something. 500 cars caught on fire.
Man,
Somebody, I saw it from work, and somebody's like, "Oh yeah, it's right down the street on McKinley and Chestnut." I was like, "Wow, oh, it's another homeless camp."
you have any more buses show up unexpectedly?
Excuse me.
You posted on Facebook you had a unexpected school visit. You didn't know anything about it.
I didn't get the memo. Somebody did. Somebody forgot to shoot the email to me. We had 40 kids from Sanger, and we're in touch with all the lawmakers up there in Sacramento, and we're promoting. We're letting schools know, hey, you know, you can come in here, internship, and one kid that's working with us right now, he's graduating with his high school diploma next week and a college at the same time.
Sounds like the program Gary's granddaughter is on. She's on a similar type of thing.
We're top 10 in the country, but now I'm thinking we're top 1 in the state. I'm really impressed with what we're doing. It's awesome.
And it's-
And the owners were so happy about it. We had a nice barbecue today, and we took our lunch and didn't do shit after. Oops, we're on YouTube. We didn't do nothing after lunch. It's well deserved. We're working our butts off, and we're starting to get busy again. It's been kind of slow for the last 3 months. But that gave me an opportunity to put my attention to other places. That's why I ain't been around.
You got your bike all ready to go?
Yeah. I'm ready for Sunday's race. And if they don't like it, they have bikes I can use.
Now, are you using your electric bike or a different bike?
I took the battery off the electric one and I modified and machined some parts for the rear hub because the bike frame's actually wider to be able to fit those things in it. Take it out there, see what I can do.
Kind of nice working.
I'm not going to try to win anything. I just want to do it.
Sure. Yeah, see, there we go. Got straight in, got the noise, got the bell. So that's good.
I just hit 850 miles today, I think, on that guy. I just bought it back in March.
Hi, Jeff.
Come on.
Evening. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Jeff, long time no see.
Hey, Jeff. Yeah.
The light's bright.
Oh, Windows 11 there.
You didn't upgrade yet, did you, Greg?
No. I think about it around Christmas time. I'll think about it
Of next year or this year?
this year.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I've
think.
got it potentially on 2 machines, but so far after I've said no, they haven't tried to force it on me yet.
I'm not going to get Windows 11 unless it's absolute whatever.
another person does like the best. I mean, it's a crescendo.
I got TPM off, so.
I'll get it probably around 2025.
My stuff's not broken, so don't fix it.
It's kind of the plan with me, 2025, and we'll see.
It might over a year now.
And other than that one time when you got your green screen, it's running good?
Yeah. What are you saying, son?
You had more reason than most of us, though. You've got stuff that you required to get it for.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
I didn't put it on everybody's, they did, so it don't work.
Where's Josh at, Alex?
He's playing his Wii.
Josh is playing Wii. I got him a new toy, and so he's playing with his Wii. On his
No, he's playing with his wee.
I've been helping him hook up his capture card all afternoon.
Yeah, I'm glad. We need to teach Josh how to spell weed. W-I-I.
We need to teach Josh how to spell a lot of things.
Yeah, that's for sure. I posted a link for you, Chris, both in the Zoom and on the YouTube chat.
What did he? How did he spell it?
W-E.
W-E.
I'm glad I got your email, Ken. Last time I was on Zoom, I didn't get your emails, and the only way I could get the link was through Messenger.
Yeah, I remember.
It went right through this time, so I guess whatever happened fixed itself.
Well, you could watch this. You could watch the stream that Doug did and showed everybody how to put the icon on your desktop for the one-click system.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think all of us have actually done that. It works real good. Hit the icon, and you're on Zoom.
Is that actually a shortcut to a like a web page shortcut.
Oh, okay.
I finished my classes.
Are you cyber qualified now?
Yeah.
Cool.
I had an offer for Homeland Security, and I turned them down because they want me to relocate, and I don't want to move.
It'd be awfully tough to do.
Got your degree now and everything?
Master's degree in cybersecurity.
Good job. Good job.
Plus, you're still working at your machine shop, right?
Yeah.
So,
I don't know how I pulled that off. I guess I was so bored during COVID-19. I was like, well, screw it, let's just take some classes.
When I got my master's degree, they didn't know what PCs were.
Actually, yeah, that was.
To be honest, I think this certificate's a joke. Anybody can learn this.
So lots of places like to have the certificates or the.
Was it
Microsoft.
primarily done online?
Or they want you to have an Excel certificate or whatever. Yes, I did do it online with Phoenix.
There you go, Alex. Look into that.
I did it online.
Did your work pay for it?
Excuse me?
Did your work pay for it?
No, I paid for it out of my own pocket.
You know, we pay for that.
Nice.
I've had people complain though because we don't pay for the books first. We pay for the books after you get the grades.
I didn't have to buy any books. I did everything online.
Well, I guess keeps everybody with a little skin in the game if they have to buy the books up front and then get reimbursed later.
It's when you want to go either way because that's one of the first things. Not complaining, but you know, hey, can we do something about it? It's like it's not that important to me, but you have some people.
Okay, go ahead.
I was just saying we have a lot of people either outwardly, I hate to say the wrong word, but you know, clerical type people or people in the factory. And you feel bad because hey, textbooks get pretty expensive at the college, don't they, Jeff?
What's that?
I said, Jeff, textbooks are pretty expensive at college.
Yeah. When I went, I had a scholarship that paid me $100 a year for my textbooks, and it covered most of it.
Wow.
And how much are, I mean, I know the answer, but how much are textbooks now? They're a little more than $100.
The last time I visited my old university, I just went through the bookstore, just kind of looking around at what the engineers had to buy now. Most engineering textbooks run around $150 a piece.
Whew.
Now, a lot of colleges are going to deals now where if a local professor is willing to write a textbook to cover a class, they'll just basically, what I would call Xerox it off and stick a cover on it and sell it for, I don't know, 15 or 20 bucks, you know.
That's one thing I never did. I never bought any books from our bookstore. Even at our bookstore, within the last couple of years of me being in our bookstore, went from selling books on site in the actual campus bookstore to actually using a third party. Missouri Book Services, I think is what it's called. They use it. So you have to basically order your books through them. They don't sell actual textbooks in the bookstore anymore.
Well, in places you can get textbooks now, you can rent textbooks for a semester. Like on a Kindle or some other electronic format, and the access nominally expires after the semester's over.
That's what I did. Either I did that, or I got a PDF, or my textbooks were included with my courses. Like when I took networking, all of my networking classes, we had to log into a website anyway, be able to do all of our stuff.
and all the material was on the website anyway, so there was no point to buy the physical books.
So I know one thing Tim is not aware of yet, since he's been away for a couple days. I finally broke down and bought and installed a graphics card.
Any difference?
Oh gosh, yes. The rendering is what used to be minutes is now literally seconds. Yes.
That Bill Casman helped me out. Oh man. I've done a couple of photo shoots. Matter of fact, I got called, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago. You might have seen them on my Facebook page, kid. They called me 8 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. And these kids are all cousins or whatever. And they're, you know, the first time they ever been here in Fresno. And the guy was like, hey, you know, call Tim up. They called me up at 7:30 in the morning. Our photographer counts, this is the only time the kids are going to be together. I'm coming out of there like, what? Really? Yeah, I'll be there in 30 minutes. And the lady's like, what do you charge for this? And I quoted her, it's like, oh, don't worry about it. They paid me 3 times more than what I quoted.
Wow.
I was like,
Well,
wow.
you bailed them out though, right?
Huh?
You bailed them out if they're photographers.
I got them out of a lot of trouble.
Sure.
And I had no idea what was going on, and I'm half asleep when I got the telephone call. I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't get out of bed till, you know, 8 or 9 o'clock. It depends on what I'm doing the night before. That particular morning, I did not want to go do that photo shoot. And the lady's like, I only want 10 pictures. And I guess it was 3 different families, and all the little kids were their cousins with each other. And they just started handing me money. And one lady's like, do you take a check? I was like, yeah, I'll take checks. I'm like, what? You're paying me before you take the photos?
My kind of people. Like that.
Cool. And then I walk in there, and, you know, I got there before everybody else was. It's like, hey, can you be there by 9:30? I'm like, sure, I can be there by 9:30. I got there about 9:15. Nobody there. I'm like, am I in the right place? Beautiful home. Beautiful, beautiful home. I'm like, all right, let me circle around the block again. Yeah, man, this is the address. And I didn't even get to the door. They opened the door up. Hey, Tim. I was like, how do you know who I am? I walk in there, and you know, the guy's like, do you want some coffee or water? I was like, no, I got my own water and coffee. I'm ready to shoot. It's like, nobody's here yet. I walk back there in the kitchen, and we're just shooting the shit. The guy's checking out my equipment stuff, and we're just, you know, exchanging words. Go all the way back there, and he's got all these pot plants growing up in there. I'm like, what the heck?
That explains why he paid so well.
It's like, wow.
So paid you 3 times what you charged, and 6 bucks
Yeah.
besides.
Exactly.
And then we went out in the backyard, because I'm looking at, you know, I'm looking at the lighting and stuff, because I explained to him, like, hey, my speed light's not charged. I didn't charge my batteries. I didn't expect this. So we'll go around and we look at the backyard. Beautiful garden and stuff. I was like, oh, this is really cool. And everybody else finally showed up 20 minutes later. Like, well, I met Ethan. I was like, I don't know who the hell you are. Oh, it was a nice shoot. And the pictures were really cool. They came out. It's like, I only need 10 pictures.
Do you edit the pictures or send them as they are?
It depends on the lighting. It depends on the white balance. It depends on a lot of things.
Okay, just wondered.
And that particular morning, this was out of blue, no warning, no heads up. He woke me up out of bed. I got my ass out there in 20 minutes. No heads up, no nothing. I had to edit every freaking picture. And the lady only wanted 10 pictures. Well, she got her 20. She's like, wow. She's like, I'm using you for senior pictures, this, that. I was like, cool.
Yeah, really. I mean, who knows? You might get called this Sunday, and I'm so and so's friend. I understand you can be here. I'll be there.
Yeah,
Oh wait, but you got a bike ride Saturday. I mean Sunday. You got a race.
I'll cancel that. I'm not making no money off a race. I'll cancel that in a heartbeat to go make some money. But anyway, but they were so happy. I posted it on my page. Kid.
Yeah, I seen it.
That was really cute kids.
Well, when they're happy and you're happy, that's a good thing.
But I wasn't prepared.
No, but it came out.
I pulled that out of the hat. I always do a good job.
Well, I'm sure you do. I mean, that's.
But
You get caught on short
batteries
batteries.
were some of my batteries were half empty, and I'm like, oh, I had to scramble around and look for stuff because I hadn't really done a professional photo shoot for anybody as far as portraits. I don't like doing portraits. It's very hard with kids because their eyeballs are all over the place.
Right.
You can't get all of them looking at the camera at the same time. And the lady was really shocked. And I told her that. I was like, you caught me off guard. Well, and you're paying me?
Yeah.
It was great. She was really happy. I thought her check was going to bounce, but it didn't. I
Kenny
didn't even
Wooden.
deposit a check until 3 weeks later.
Kenny says hello in the chat room to everyone. Good evening to Kenny. How's Louisiana? Twidget's taking its sweet time. Tim saying about not being charged. I gotta go make sure my 35mm batteries are charged for this weekend.
This is something I tell, and I do teach photography. You know that, Ken. The first thing you do, and that's what caught me off guard because I didn't do it. When you get home, the first thing you do is upload those photos to your computer and put those batteries on the charger. Don't worry about editing or anything. That's #1 priority.
Yep.
Your next photo shoot might be in 15 minutes. You never know.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna go check this one while I'm thinking about it because I'm sitting here looking at it. I will be right back. Hopefully my button works here.
And another thing, you gotta have at least 3 sets of batteries per camera. That's a plus. Be out in the middle of nowhere and your camera craps out on you.
Jeff, did you meet with your attorney today?
No, it was supposed to be yesterday and I missed it. So it's rescheduled for next Thursday.
Oh, they said today.
Well, that's what I thought it was. And they called me yesterday and said, why aren't you here at the meeting? I said,
Oops.
so,
Lucky they didn't bill you.
What's that in your background, Jeff?
my 2 oldest granddaughters that live in New York, the picture's old. The oldest one's actually 16 now, the younger one's 12.
I'll tell you the one on the right, Jeff. I swear I've seen her.
This is in New York.
Yeah, upstate New York in the Catskills.
Ah, that's a cool picture.
I don't know what the background is. They just sent it to me. But,
I kinda like all the white fuzzy stuff over there to the left.
I'm not sure
And
what
then you got bushes on the other side. That's a good picture.
So,
Something laying on top of it.
We need to get Jim in here for.
Oh, I see
I
something.
see lights in there. I think maybe it was around Christmas time or something. I don't know.
Well, some people leave those lights up here where
Yep.
We need to get Jim in here, and you guys can get together. He's a photographer as well. He's got some beautiful pictures.
I did get my second monitor ordered today.
Did you?
Yeah, well, it's interesting. Costco has these two monitors, and they look exactly alike. Same features on them. The only difference is the higher priced one has a little better resolution. And I was thinking I could run down to Costco and grab the one I wanted, but it's the lower end model, and it's only available online. But it was available for $199 instead of $249, so I just thought I would grab it.
I didn't know Jim was a photographer. You talking about Jose?
No, Jim. Jim that built Joshua's system. He's a photographer. He used to be. All the pictures he has on his background, he has taken those. That one of that hawk was in his front yard. I want to mute my volume. Mute. I'm gonna turn the camera off. I know I'm having troubles with speaking and writing and thinking.
There's Rick. Long time
There's Rick.
Hey, Rick.
Jeff, hey Candy. Hey Gary.
Rick.
Any progress on the computer?
Well, if you watched today's video, no.
Watch part of it. I was in the car and waiting for my food, and
I'm still having problems with this board.
is that the new board?
Yeah.
So is that on your channel, Rick?
Huh?
Is that on your channel? Posted a video today?
I don't know, the only thing he's worried about is if, he's saying memory compatibility, and he said, he doesn't know, he did his normal test, and he said it does work, but he doesn't really want me to turn it on. He's afraid that memory is going to take out the CPU and the SSD. I doubt it, but you know, we've been at it a few years than I have, so that more certifications than I have to shake a stick at, so he could be right, but I doubt it. It says here, ooh, thunder.
Rick, stick a link to the channel in the chat here or something. Ian. I'll grab a bookmark on it.
Speaking of Jim, boy, psychic.
No, not
Now
psychic.
that one he didn't take.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he took that in Vegas.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I'd like to clear up a misconception. I have never been a photographer.
Oh.
It's just Vegas. It's just been a hobby. I know I have been to Vegas. That's why it's broke.
Well, for not being a photographer, you take some fantastic pictures.
Oh, those are only the choice ones. Trust me, there's a lot of crap.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You sound a lot like me, that you'll take a bunch of pictures thinking, well, if there's bad ones, I'll delete them, and then you forget to delete them.
Well, once you take a picture, you're a photographer. I correct you on that. There's no such thing as amateur or pro.
What else you looked at some of us doing stuff, you'd say amateur.
Yeah, if you look at some of my stuff, you'd say amateur too. You'd say worse than that.
That's just labels.
Alright.
Okay, Jeff, I just put in the YouTube chat Rick's link,
Long time to see, Jim.
Okay.
and I'll put it in Zoom as well.
Where you been hiding?
I've been having fun. I like your background, and I just found all the new Star Trek shows too.
Yeah, interesting, Greg, that website that you posted some link to, I guess it was yesterday or the day before, I found very interesting. I did not know that that existed.
For what?
The Star Trek stuff.
I think that was B.H. Ringer.
Was it BH Ringer that did that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, my apologies. Yeah, I didn't know anything about this site. This has been a little bit of an eye opener.
Oh,
I didn't know if you were talking about the Star Trek or the news site we posted.
Oh yeah, it could be that. Forgot about that.
Yeah, hang on.
I watched the whole Picard season, and now there's another new one
Yeah.
that just came out I didn't know about.
So this is pretty wild, Tim. Your T-shirt blends in with your fireworks in the background. It almost looks like it's just your head and the fireworks. So I see Josh joins us.
Hey, Josh.
Hey Josh, that's surprising. I thought you would still be playing your game.
Nah, I've had enough gaming for one day. I've had enough technology for one day too. Ugh.
Yeah. Looking at the capture card took it all out of you.
Yep.
So, Kim, do you like the gigabyte card you bought?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm looking at a gigabyte 3060 card, but it's a little pricey for me at this point.
I still need to push it a little bit and do a really big project in DaVinci Resolve and see how it handles that. And then,
But the one I'm looking at is available on Amazon, so I don't have to pay shipping because it's obviously way above the threshold for getting
Right.
shipping.
right. Yeah, that little
The
thing
one
that,
from EVGA was going, as I said, was going to be $500 by the time it was all said and done. This one's not going to be that much, but it's going to be over 400. So I haven't made up my mind yet.
it's gonna go.
I have to go to the doctor tomorrow. Last time I went for the same routine procedure, 3 months ago, it was a 5-hour wait. It's so long that they had people in the waiting room needing the same procedure that I was going to get, but some people left.
Well, you got in quicker then.
No, they left before the person that left with this caregiver left before I went. Well before I went back.
My wife was in about 4 hours, 3 hours today. And they didn't do it, so she's going tomorrow at 7 in the morning.
Mm.
Doing chemo or?
Well, it isn't. I know, but I guess there's some tests they do with the blood.
Okay.
And you may know because you had something you had said, but to see if the blood is a certain level, so she can do the chemo next week.
Okay.
And she's supposed to have whatever 4 means, and she's got 1. 1 obviously is not good.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're looking for exactly. I have a good friend from high school whose wife has got multiple myeloma, which is a blood cancer that's incurable. But they're just trying to keep it stable for as long as they can. And she has to take tests before she can change chemotherapy regimens and all that sort of crap.
I mean, she has coughing, she has pneumonia, and she doesn't. But whatever she has, they give her antibiotics for it, same kind of I might take in my stomach. And normally take 400 or 500 grams, whatever, not a doctor. They give her 1,500. So that's just on the high side.
Speaking of
Maybe
being
they
high,
want to knock it out quick or something.
I have,
I don't know.
and then you can't keep her down. Like Monday, she went for a walk with the dog, about a mile. And then today she won't get up, which is the not getting up is what the doctor wants. My wife, and the last thing I'll say, has never been to a doctor or hospital in her life. No, let me change that. She's had checkups, normal stuff, but never been sick. And when she has to check mammograms and that kind of crap, never even check it again type thing. So it's like, what are you gonna do to be, fine around here?
Yeah, wishing her the best.
Thank you. Or smoke, and make sure we get gas smokers, It's like,
Kim's doing something strange.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this set up so I can show you how involved this was. But this is just the transition for the part that I added tonight. Then I've got 4 pictures in it, and then this rendered out the whole thing in about 35 seconds.
So is that your intro or?
No, it's just something I'm working on. It's just a transition.
How long did it take to render the last time you did it?
Oh, the last thing I rendered like 7 seconds, but that was the introduction. It's not, the introduction's not all that involved, really. You figure this has got 2 pictures and then
I will open it.
the 2 transforms, 4 duplicates. It's pretty involved. I think that's probably Tim coming back in, but I just wanted to show you.
Well, let me ask you this: the last time you did something this involved without having the graphics card, how long did it take?
15 minutes, easily. I walked away. So this is the end result right here. And again, the pictures were just there to see if it would work. And when I hit play, then it gets to where it's going to transition. And I apologize for the length of a couple of them. And it starts to transition.
How fast it is?
Do what, Gary?
I was asking Jim if this made sense, how fast it is.
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Well, I mean, for the card that he got, did he get a good value?
Well, if he's had things that used to take 15 minutes to render, and now they're taking less than a minute, obviously it makes him more productive. So
But did you recommend it as card? That's what I meant.
I don't
Yes.
remember if I did. I
Yes,
I don't
you
remember.
that was one of the ones you had mentioned.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
Oh, that was weird. I got kicked off my internet.
I was wondering what happened.
Yeah,
I see Jose has rejoined us.
Then the fire jets took off and back up and running again. Strange.
Now there's some background noise coming from Jose, I think.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
Oh, you're fine. It's just a little bit. So yeah, Gary, to answer the question, yeah, I think it was money well spent, and I do plan on doing a lot more. Why is my camera not working? Damn buttons
Push the
don't.
right button.
Oh, that's a ripple effect for me. It's going to you.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Fire jets are heading your way. They're cutting our internet off.
Now, did you get the 6600 or 6600 XT?
I got the RX 6600.
Harry's going live.
You're getting it.
10:50.
I just got the notification too.
What? No fuck are you doing up this way?
Oh, man.
Did you wait any later?
Yeah, no
It's
way.
only 8:20 in
44.
California. All right, why is my camera not working all of a sudden? This is nuts. It was just
What time
working.
is the bar closed in California?
2 a.m. But in this county,
Unboxing.
a lot of people shut down about 8:30 because they want to go home. Around here, they shut down by 8 o'clock.
They only just delivered it, so I'm gonna do a live unboxing, and we'll go through.
Oh, I hear Terry is somebody's seed.
Yeah, I'm doing a live unboxing for.
Somebody's got their audio.
He's doing something to me that's senseless. He shouldn't be doing it.
Oh, there goes another jet.
Oh, we're gonna do another unboxing. How many unboxings have I seen? A couple 100,000? Seen another one.
Oh, he's getting a laptop.
Everything that brings in views, that's what he's all about these days.
Yeah, and money. I'm gonna let Alex take the reins for a minute. I gotta figure out what's up on my camera. I will be right back.
That was a joke.
That was fast. Seuss.
Solved the problem too. All I did was leave and come right back in, and the camera works fine. So I don't know what's up with that.
Vivo Book S15. Never heard of it.
I think that's somebody telling me not to do what I did a while ago and just mess with that stuff after the stream or something. I don't know.
Is this another one for that?
No. This is the same model laptop that they sent to John/Jack. I guess it was a few days ago. So it's the same laptop. It's just that he bought one to do whatever he's doing, I guess. Interestingly enough, he turned off members only mode for this one.
That is interesting. Wonder if that means tomorrow night's stream will be members only.
Doug might have talked to him because I know Doug's not in agreement with us.
Do what?
Doug did it before. That's why Kerry did drop the live subscription because what's his name told him not to because he didn't agree with how he was doing it.
I believe that, but I can't believe Kerry listened to him, to be honest with you.
He did for a while. Now
That's what I was asking. I know Doug real well. How does Doug influence this guy when Doug's looking up to him? It's kind of confusing. I don't know.
Never know. 2, 4, 6, 18. We had 12 people in here tonight. Almost a record.
Now, I mean, as usual, being nasty, but he may have some guarantee with Asus.
We still need 4 people for it to be a record, Ken.
Yeah, 15's the most. We need 4 to have 16 to make it a new record. You are correct.
Oh, I remember that night.
So, Jim, you are aware there's a new DaVinci Resolve version 18, or DaVinci 18's out in beta.
Well, that's nice for them.
That's about how I felt. Figures that something's coming out. I'm just getting comfortable with 17, and now something else comes out. So, sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yep.
They still don't do those OBS.
Just like Windows 10 doesn't going to support till Windows till 2025, the current version of Ubuntu I'm running our website on doesn't go out of support until 2025. That's when I plan to upgrade.
I think Jeff asked a question last night about does Windows 10 have a video editor? I believe it was, wasn't it?
It does. I have
It does. Okay.
Yeah.
Has anyone used it?
I haven't tried it yet. I have some very simple videos I made years ago with my grandkids that I'm going to see if I can do something with, make a copy of and then play with it.
And of course,
Well, Tim must be outside.
since Windows 10 has it, Windows 11 has it.
Yeah, I heard the ding. I'm looking.
The video editor app.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's just called the video editor app. I click on it, and it's showing me I can start a blank project, which matches what's in my mind at the moment. So,
There's gonna be a lot of progress made on this.
hopefully it'll be something simple that you can just do things like add a few words at the beginning, do some simple transitions, that sort of thing. I had some software that came with my old video camera that I had years ago, and that's what I used. I was using simple editing with back then. That's been 10 years ago now.
I need to learn how to cut and have them transition in between what I cut and paste back together or put back together a little smoother than just a block and then start over again. I don't know that fade's going to be the exact answer all the time or not.
I can't remember the program I used to use for video. But on my YouTube channel, Doug took off in a Funkist. And when you look in the cockpit, I actually took he did a screenshot or something. I don't know what it was, but everything was backwards. He's like, and he reached out to me, said, "Can you reverse this?" And somehow I figured out how to do it. That was over 10 years ago, but the software and everything's better now. And I don't like doing video, but some of my videos are kind of cool, but I don't edit them. You know, some of the bands I cover, you've probably seen that.
Yep. It could be frustrating. I know that. I mean, I'm sure as time goes on, it'll get easier.
It's very frustrating.
He's already getting money, Kerry.
Well, I thought you were saying if I got money to video editing, it wouldn't be as frustrating. Yes, it would. Be easier to accept the frustrations, but yes, it would. I had him up and running, and he went away. I don't know what that means.
For all you folks, I have a question. Who was the character in Saturday Night Live that was Bill?
The Saturday Night Live character that was Bill?
Yeah,
You talking about Mr. Bill?
The claymation or whatever?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was Mr. Bill? Okay.
Yep, Mr. Bill.
Don't recall that one. I was never a big SNL fan.
I wasn't either, but
I wasn't either, but I think I saw that. I was in Richmond, Virginia when it came out. That was many, many years ago.
Yep.
in the 40s, I think.
The Mr. Bill Show, The Amazing Sluggo.
Yep.
First one that popped up.
You saying then about Brian Lee donated $2 to him. I watched a guy last night, and I'm proud to announce I've revised my membership, and it's now more affordable for people. $2.99, $6.99, and $12.99. Still not affordable to me.
What the hell do you get? What's the difference in price?
That I don't quite understand. It's just the different tiers of his membership.
Who carries?
No. OBS guy that I watch. No, not Kerry. This guy does OBS.
$9.99.
Hey, kid,
Yes.
I haven't been on here since you moved. How's the new place?
Good. Real good. We ran into our first major snafu tonight taking her to work. There was a three-car accident on the road that her work sits on. So we literally had to go about 2 miles further south to go 3 miles east to come back the 2 miles to get to the 2 miles back to where we needed to be.
Oh my God.
It was a headache. And for the first time ever, Lorna actually said, I better call him and tell him I'm going to be late. In the past, she just, when I get there, I get there. So, yeah, it looked like a pretty nasty accident. And then the other night coming home, there was one, but that was minor compared to this thing. But we like it. The grandkids have been here. Both my sons have been here. My mom's been here. Brother's been here. Sister's been here.
You're closer to everything.
Yeah, got flowers planted last week. I'm pretty sure 2 of them died already. Oh, well.
I don't have a green thumb either. I've killed 2 plants. Well, it took me a year to kill them.
But yeah,
Anyway.
we like it. I've mowed the grass 5 times now. I get back Sunday night. I'll probably have to mow it Monday.
Grass?
Huh?
You got grass?
Yes, I do.
Oh man, nice.
Yes, I do. Bought a new fish tank since I moved in. Upgraded to a 40-gallon, and that's what's showing in the lower left-hand corner of the YouTube stream. I started a sub-channel with Doug's help that I stream the fish tank live every night for about anywhere from 3 to 6 hours because I forget that it's running.
I didn't know you did that.
Yeah. I still haven't renamed it. It's just it's called Fish Tank Live. I don't know. I'll look at it and tell you. I don't
No
think
big deal.
I don't want to do it
Tweak your
there.
camera a tiny bit on the tank.
It is called Fish Tank Live, which there's a million of those. Seriously, I've gotten.
I probably missed about 100 Doug's opinions, even though he lives real nearby me. I passed by his house 2 weeks ago. Started to stop by there, but I don't like showing up unannounced.
Yeah, I understand that. I have a new achievement on my new channel. I've got 2 hours of watch time. So 11 days ago, somebody watched it for 2 hours. That's probably Darren. I should thank him for that.
Nice. I'm gonna be over in his neighborhood tomorrow morning, matter of fact.
Darren or Doug's?
Doug.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna head over to Chandler Airport for, well, they changed the name of it. It used to be Flight Instructors Meeting, but now they named it Affidavits or something or another. That's kind of cool. The control tower lady that runs all that stuff, she shows up. A bunch of certified flight instructors show up, and people like me show up sometimes. It's a really cool meeting. So I'll probably bail out of here before 9 o'clock so I can go there in the morning.
Yeah, you old people. I mean, you young people that go to bed before 10 o'clock. Wait till you get to be our age and you stay up till 4.
Yeah, 2:30. A lot of people's like, huh? You're young. You go to bed early? Well, there's cool stuff going on in the morning.
Yeah, my youngest son will
The
be.
other young people in my group, they want to stay up to 3 in the morning and get drunk off their ass.
Yep.
I don't get that.
My youngest son will be 37 in October, and I kid you not, he is in bed every night by 8 o'clock.
Really?
He'll be 37. Yeah, he's done it for years. In many ways, I wished I could do that, but I can't.
Well, I've been in bed. Excuse me. Yes.
Look at the hawk there.
Oh, wow.
Ken was speaking about earlier on gyms. He took that himself.
It's beautiful.
Was that a point and shoot camera or?
That was, I don't remember which camera, it's one of two. It was either the Rebel XTI or it was,
You mean Rebel 2?
no, Rebel XTI.
Or 20. Okay.
It's at least a decade old.
That's old
Yeah.
school. That's nice.
Hey, so old.
That's
And
that's something else I tell people. I don't care what kind of camera you got. It's the person behind the camera that knows how to use the functions.
before I sneak off to get my coffee, Jose is a photographer and a videographer and all of that
That was
stuff.
Tim, that was actually taken through a window. I was inside.
Oh, yeah, I can see the paint. I can see the seal down there.
I think it was the Rebel XTI because the other camera I have, which is a little bit newer, not a lot, is an SX30IS.
Oh my God.
And I don't think the
They don't even exist anymore.
the SX30 I don't believe really has a manual focus, and I think I had to use the manual focus on this. So that's probably the Rebel XTI.
Well, if you're shooting through a window, you have to use manual focus. I'm assuming.
Yeah, so that would have been the Rebel.
The Rebel Canon series are actually great cameras for somebody that don't know what they're doing.
Like me.
But if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna get crap.
Like me.
Now,
One, you got the Rebel T3i.
No, XTI.
I'm talking about Ken. You
Yeah.
got the T3i, right?
Yeah. It says Rebel T3 EOS Rebel T3.
That's a great camera, believe it or not.
I like it. It helps me.
It's old school, but they take great pictures. But a lot of the other professional photographers that are out there at Reno or whatever, they won't use that stuff. To be honest with you, Ken and Jim, I don't care what kind of equipment you got. It's the guy behind it. And what I saw in Jim's photo, which is gone now,
Oh, there we go. The Mirage.
he manually focused to a window. That's hard to do. And he got lucky. That bird cuff floated away before he got the picture.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know, which is why I took it from inside, because if I had gone outside, it would have been gone.
Oh. Well, not only that, this is something else that pisses me off. I run to get my camera and it's gone.
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah, that's happening more times than I care to think about.
Or
Now,
you
if
get
you
you
want to talk
did.
about something, if you want to talk about something that was done with a point and shoot, this particular picture was taken with an old Canon S50 back in 2007.
Wow. That's nice.
Tony posted a link to the Fish channel in the YouTube stream.
Look at this Rebel XTI is still available on Amazon for $165.
Yeah, well, it was a lot
That's
that when I paid for it.
You know what pisses me off? I paid $4,000 for the Canon R. You can get it right now for $2,000.
Still pricey.
And that reminds me, this one was also taken with the S50 point and shoot.
Really?
Yeah.
And where's this at?
This was at an exhibition that was inside one of the casinos back in 2007. I don't remember which casino had it. It was called the Star Trek Experience.
It's a really great picture though. Like I said, you don't have to be a professional. It's the guy behind the camera.
Well, this I had to manually disable the flash, otherwise it would have turned out horrendous.
I do that all the time. Matter of fact, my flash is disabled all the time. But if I get in a situation, and it depends on what I'm shooting. There's times you want it, but you get in a situation, oh, it's all white. You get a white picture.
From the flash?
Something like, yeah. But I'm looking at this picture here that Jim's showing. Of course, I can't see it in high resolution. We're looking at it through Zoom.
Well, he can.
But when you blow something up like that without a flash, nice, really nice. Well, see that? It gets physical. It gets physical at sometimes. Bear with me.
Yeah.
So Alex, I think you had a question a moment ago.
Yes.
When you try to take pictures like that at nighttime with a camera that has a mirror in it or a point and shoot, it gets pixelated. So it gets really, really blurry. And what you did here, Jim, looks pretty damn good. I bet the shutter speed was like at 1/60.
I couldn't begin to tell you. The camera was on automatic except for the flash. I just let it do what it needed to do.
Wow.
Go ahead, Alex. What is your question?
I just had a random thought. This is probably would be a lost effort if I decided to try it out. But I'm having such a hard time trying to find a job either remotely or on site. Just putting in applications on like through Indeed or whatever, online through the company's website. I'll be at the hospital tomorrow, you know, for my appointment. And if you think it would do me any good, try to hunt down their IT department and see if they're see if they're wanting to hire.
You can ask, most places want to screen applications through the web these days.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Albert, you're not taking that dog from,
No,
people that you go on the room with?
no,
Why not?
because it's just, you kind of have to basically, if you do that job, you're your own contractor, you have to do your own taxes, and you kind of have to do, it's kind of like you're your own boss situation, but technically,
Yeah,
you would be,
that's why I want to get out of where I'm at, because if they don't give me contract work, I don't get paid.
That's kind of blurry, but still kind of.
and also, you have to pick what the clients they have, you have to pick based on the list that they have, and they don't have any, like, IT support. I thought they would have, like, Dell or HP or whoever, but they don't. There's no tech support. So it's all sales for, like, Disney and Home Depot and ADT and Carnival Cruise Line, and it's just nothing I want to get into.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
That's a cool picture showing right now, and
Yep.
the focus is on the eyeball. That's what makes it happen. Even though everything else is blurry.
And when my white laptop dies, I will never buy another big deal ever again. Ever.
Hey, that looks a whole lot better when you put the spotlight on him like that. Yeah, I didn't notice the eyeball until you. I mean, I know he obviously has an eye, but I didn't notice it until you mentioned that.
Yeah, that's the trick with doing portraits with kids. You want to focus on the eyeball. Everything else can be blurry as crap. The clothes, the shirts, everything. And that's what the parents look at. Oh wow, his face is clear, the eyeball.
Did anybody see my wife's screen tonight?
This picture's a little blurry, but that eyeball's in focus.
The bird's in focus too, though.
Yeah, exactly. But that's where the focus point is on. Even the beak. And that's where, if you are not the photographer, you're seeing the picture for the first time, you go straight to that eyeball and that beak. You don't look at all this other crap in the background. That's a focal point.
I seen a real good picture earlier today from somebody took at the Indy 500. And the car's supposedly doing 200 some odd mile an hour, and it's just as crystal clear as can be. Just almost like the car stopped for him to take the picture. Oh, there we go. New York, New York.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Fake.
Yep. That's one casino. I think we might have walked through it. I think.
Is this your photos?
No, it's Jim. These are all Jim.
Jim showing us?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there again, this is hard, night photography. But he's got all the lights from the city and the towers. And I think the only thing that probably helped him out was the background. Look at his depth of field. And look what's in front of him. Now, what's in front of him is a little bit blurry, but back there, it got in focus. And you look back there, in your eyes, if you've never seen this photo before, you go straight to those towers.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect. And you can probably do that with a point and shoot camera.
I did.
That's what There you go.
This was 2000. This was 2007, and all I had for a camera at the time was an S50, which is nothing more than a point and shoot.
Everything in front of you was kind of blurred, but it's cool though. Look at the car lights. They're blurred. You can see the motion in them. It's freaking perfect.
We'll have to get Jose to share some of his photos one of these days.
It shows action in there. And you didn't use a flash.
Oh yeah, I couldn't use a flash.
Oh, it's impossible. It's too far away. That is so cool. I'll print that thing and frame it if it was me putting something.
Yes, Jose, go ahead. I just saw the hand thing. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those photos are taken by Jim, right?
Yes.
They're
Good.
nice.
Yeah, they're really nice. Do you do photography as a hobby?
Very, very much hobby.
Oh, I see, okay. Yeah, you definitely have an eye for photography.
Yes, he does.
You got some great pictures, Jim, that's for sure.
I never even seen Jim's pictures before.
Tim,
Real good.
here's one that's even older, and Ken identified what I used to actually. Well, he identified the medium as to what this picture was taken on. Hang, give me a second.
Oh wow. How old? Oh.
Old.
Oh.
That's from the early '80s. That's on 35 millimeter.
That's on real film.
Yep.
Wow. And you developed it?
Oh no! I don't do developing. Not at all.
What I'm saying, you had it printed.
Yes.
But still, doors blurry. Everything up here is. That's crazy. You got a good eye, dude. What bridge is that?
That I believe should be the Ben Franklin Bridge in Philly, if I remember correctly.
Oh, I've been across that bridge. That's why it looks familiar. But that's a cool ship. Isn't that thing still there?
No, this was during the tall ships that were in Philly. I want to say it was like roughly 1980, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Hey,
Hey, Al.
a lot of it's not in focus, but it's still cool. You got a great eye.
Yes, Josh.
If we get the bump for May, today we got.
You can sell that. You can sell that free.
If we get the bump for May,
Oh, that's neat with the fence in the background.
That's a good picture.
Somebody was asking a question. I'm sorry.
Josh is asking Alex something about May, I'm guessing.
I have no idea what he said.
I don't either.
If we get the optimal update for May, you know how they would leave the
What the hell are you talking about, Josh?
Windows updates.
yeah, did we get them
Not making
already?
any sense.
You know, we got them already. Or
I got them already on my computer.
I don't know if I got them on my computer yet. I haven't been keeping track.
Now this looks.
Cool.
Oh, that previous picture looked like you used a flash a little bit.
No.
Am I correct?
No, I didn't use. As far as I know, I didn't use any flash. It was outside.
Well, something's reflecting off of that,
Off the
Yeah,
pedals, yeah.
which is kind of cool. Okay, cool. Oh wow, look at that depth of field. That aperture is at f11. Everything's in
Hey,
focus.
Jim.
Wow.
That's a wonderful
Oh, my
picture right
God.
there.
That's everything's in focus. He had his aperture closed up to where you can't see anything, and it was focused.
Point and shoot, all it is.
I point and shoot.
Hey, Jim.
Yes.
Can you email me a picture of that flower?
Yeah, I can probably manage that.
Thank you.
Oh, that's a point and shoot.
Yep.
Like I said, I don't care what kind of camera equipment you got. It's the person behind it. Me, I spend a lot of money on camera equipment because I want something fast. And I don't want to miss that perfect shot. Because
Right.
airplanes and shit move real fast.
Yep. And I agree. If that's the kind of stuff you're taking pictures of.
Yeah. But you don't need that kind of equipment if you're doing something like that. That's, oh my God. And look at, all the clouds are even in focus. The whole picture's in focus.
I love Canon cameras. I gotta tell you, I love them.
That's what I use. What kind of Canon are you using?
I'm sorry, what kind of what?
What kind of Canon are you using now?
I go back and forth between the Rebel XTI and the SX30. It depends on what I'm doing.
Nice.
I found that if I'm doing outdoors, the Rebel XTI seems to do very well. If I'm doing indoors, the SX30 seems to do better.
Without flash?
With or without flash.
That makes perfect sense. You know, the Canon power shoot.
Yeah, power shot. That's what this was taken with. It was an S50 power shot.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's a power shot. Yeah, they're awesome cameras. Cause I do keep one of those in my back pocket sometimes at air shows. But I got a little smarter. I was like, screw this. I'll just get me a Rebel, what do they call it? Black Rapid Rebel, where I can have two cameras dangling at the same time. So I don't have to switch lenses. But sometimes, when I'm entering a place, you gotta go through all the searches, but I got this little tiny camera in my back pocket. That's what you're using. That's pretty cool.
I think I took this with my
My
phone.
wife,
Well, I don't know. I think I took this with my phone though, and it's the morning glories we had in Vegas. What I like about it is just back here you can see the backside of the pedals.
Yeah, I had morning glories in Greensboro. We don't have those in California.
And then this one I
Yeah,
like.
the cell phones are even getting better.
Oh gosh, yes.
They're making my crap look bad. I like that picture right there.
Yeah, let me see if I can. One of the other. Let's see.
That is really nice.
Although it shows that they're JPEG, so they
Oh,
might have been.
wow.
Oh, that's clearly Red Rock.
Wow. I've seen stuff I've never seen before. Thanks for sharing this, Jim.
Yeah, Jim. Hey, Jim.
Yes.
Yeah, we should talk sometime about photography.
Can I be part of that conversation?
Can I do?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, you're going to do most of the talking because I don't do a lot of stuff anymore, and what you're seeing here is just this. A lot of the stuff is very old. Most of the stuff that I've shown you so far.
That's old?
Yeah, this is from 2007.
Oh gosh, that was ancient. That's. Oh my goodness.
This one, Those are all 2007.
So me, Jim, and Ken need to go on a photo shoot somewhere together.
Oh gosh, no! I you don't want me there. No.
Oh, well, you got a nice T3i. Come on.
Are we all good? Is this going to be? Oh, that's nice.
Hey, some of my best photos I've won awards with is from the same camera model you got.
Let me see if I can find something here. Give me a second.
I just gotta go look for it. That's a nice picture of the. Oh wow. That's gotta be in Florida.
No, it's off of Cape Cod.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a whale. It was of all the shots I took, that was the only one that I liked.
Hello.
Hey, Ken.
Hang on.
Somewhere. Oh, it was
Yes, I heard my name.
and all the dolphins start swimming around us. Oh,
Well, wait till if I can find the one I'm looking for. You guys will like if I can find it.
I like that one.
That's the money picture.
I
right
like
there.
that one, Jim.
That's the money picture right there.
What was the last time, Jim, that you took photography? I mean, any photography, snap a photo?
I would say that probably around this particular time, this is 2018, this was on a cruise.
So this
Okay.
is something I took, and we framed it. We liked it.
With the T3i?
Yes.
Perfect.
But let me find my. You want to see sunset pictures? I got thousands of those on the wall even.
Now, you want to see sunset pictures, just look at my Facebook page. But that picture there, Jim, is badass. I love it.
So here's one of the sunset pictures.
There you go.
Probably not gonna get the glare going.
Similar? Well, the glasses were
Nice.
Right.
Nice.
And then this is what I call my Gilligan's Island picture. Because, hang on a
You got
second.
these hanging on your wall?
Oh yeah. Every picture on our wall I've taken. There is not one picture on our walls that we bought. They are all pictures that I have taken.
Yeah, I've never framed any of my stuff, ever.
Yeah, I call that the Gilligan's Island. But let me find. Oh, I know where it's at. I got it. It's gonna be hard to show you guys though.
Oh, whoa. Oh, let's go back. That picture of the sunset, I would develop that, frame it, and hang it. That's nice. That is, wow. With a point and shoot cannon?
No, this wasn't a point and shoot.
It wasn't?
No, this was not a point and shoot. This was either the Rebel or the SX-30, I can't remember which.
That's gotta be done for Rebel. Cause the problem with the mirror modes on the Rebels, when they see that sun, they make everything else too dark and all you see is the sun. So you might have accidentally put the exposure on average. I don't know.
Now,
But you got the cloud in front of it.
this is
That is so cool.
a picture I sent in to the local news people for identification purposes. Not of the surfer, but can you see what's in the background just underneath the waves? I don't know if I can get this or not.
Oh, I see it.
You see it? You know what that is, right? So this was taken off of the pier in Oceanside, California, and I was trying to catch the surfer, but then I didn't see it at the time, but you see that right there in the background?
What is that?
Well, take a wild guess of what that might be.
Way up at the top of the picture.
No, that's another surfer in the water. Let me hold it back up. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, so you got a surfer right there at the top, and then you've got the little black. You got the surfer right there, and then right there.
There's something black.
Right, something black.
A little speedboat.
No.
No, probably a shark of some sort.
Nope. That's what we thought it was, but what they finally determined it to be was a surfboarder that was going under the wave to go out to ride the wave back in. I thought at first it was a whale, just by the shape of it. You guys can't see the definition of it. It literally looked like a whale. So I sent it into the local CBS affiliate there in San Diego. And they were like, oh, nobody can identify that. Can we send this to Professor so-and-so? I'm like, sure. So they sent it off, and he said he thought it was a surfer going back under the water to go out to come back in.
Oh, riptide. He saw a riptide back out. That's like, oh.
Yeah, like
I saw that a minute ago. I thought it was cod, but that's snow, right?
That's correct, it's snow.
Oh, nice.
And that's on a dogwood tree, right?
As a matter of fact, it is.
Yes, sir.
Josh, you were saying something?
Dogwood tree. And it looks like the dogwood tree is getting ready to bloom. And it snowed on it, screwing it up.
I don't remember.
Man, you got a good eye, Jim.
Which pictures are these? Gems or gems?
Oh, those are Jim.
Those are gems, yeah.
He's got a good eye.
Mine are all on the wall. I ain't taking many more pictures off the wall tonight.
Nice shot of the moon.
Nice.
I'm jealous. I can never get a good shot of the moon.
Oh, well, you want to see moonshots? Let me go find some of those. I'll find some of those for you. In the meantime, put that back up.
Daisies?
I'm not sure what they are. They grow in my backyard, but I'm not sure what they are.
They're nice.
You do a good job of thinking that through, Jim.
Yes, you do.
I'm my own worst critic.
Oh yeah, everybody's own worst critic, right?
No, I have this attitude, which was recently conveyed to me, that I have a lot of flaws, but I just don't give a shit, and that's how I feel about my photography.
Yeah, I wonder where you heard that before. I wonder where you heard that one before.
I wonder how I got water spewed all over me from that.
Yeah, I can't imagine how that happened.
So I take a lot of pictures, and I might get one or two good ones that I like.
Yeah,
If you get one or two pictures, you're better than I am. Out of 30, I might get one picture you can identify. Out of 30 pictures, you might get one picture where you say, yeah, that looks like it could be this guy, but what's all the other bull crap?
Let me see.
I see a little motion blur down there, and that's from handshake or camera shake, but everything else is still in focus, which is incredible.
Yeah. This hand. Steady as a rock. Yeah, but I shoot with this hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I say this all the time. I don't care what kind of equipment you got, it's the guy behind it.
I took my
Yeah, so shoot nice.
I took mine to a photographer, and he only accepted
I
pictures out of
took
30.
this picture right here that's hanging on my wall with a Fuji 1200. It don't even exist no more. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I can hear that stupid background. Give me that squish. I'm not gonna deal with it. But anyway, that was a point to shoot the camera. Kind of cool.
What's that?
A picture of the moon,
Yeah.
but they won't let me share it.
I think you've shown us that one once. It was a good picture.
I've never taken this off the wall. This is the first time this has been off the wall in a long time. But anyway.
Doggone it.
Now, this is something in this picture I've never seen before. Must be some dust.
Yeah, I gotta
Wow.
trying to remember.
E-drive. Okay.
The problem is I've had the Rebel XTI since 2008, and for me to try to remember what year I've taken what pictures is a bit difficult.
Hey Jim, are you able to see the metadata?
I was gonna say, there should be a way of getting the information off the picture.
Well, yeah, no, that's not, my problem is that I've got so many damn folders of pictures. They're done by date, but I have to try to remember when exactly did I take certain pictures.
You don't name your folders?
No.
I don't either still. Oops.
No, all my folder names are dates. Year, month, and day.
Oh, I rename my folders, I also rename my pictures instead of those stupid numbers the cameras come out with.
Every time I go on a photo shoot, and this is something I learned from Doug a little bit, the first thing it's on it, like if I take a photo shoot tonight, it's going to be 2022, the lower slash, 05, lower slash, 19, in the name of the shoot.
Right.
Because Windows recognizes that and it goes to it really quickly. Make sense? Have you ever heard of that? But you haven't created that yet. When I do photo shoots, that's the first thing I do. But if you don't do that, they're hard to find. Because Windows can find that date. Because if you do it by month first, now you got all these months with different years behind it.
Right.
Makes sense? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I organize stuff. I think me and Ken, you're on here, we talked about that too.
Good night, guys.
Good night, Josh.
Hey, Josh, remember.
I got one.
Remember me, you talking about that, Ken? How do I organize my photos?
Yeah, yes I do. Yes I do.
That's exactly it.
And yes, Jeff, you are correct.
I was looking in the wrong spot. I got it now. We're good.
So that's how you organize your photos.
Okay.
That's okay. Some people don't. Some people do.
Oh man, I finally found it. 7390. Okay, 7390.
I don't know who, 3 years down the road, somebody will call me up, hey, can I find that picture? That happens all the time to me. I'm like, are you kidding me? Well, what date is it? Well, what was the name of it?
Right.
And I go right to it. So that's how you have to file those. You do the year, and the lower slash, and the month, and then the date. And then you put, after that, what it was. It helps me out a lot.
Okay.
I've got over 4 terabytes of photos.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, see, I'm nowhere near that.
So you can kind of.
I found them.
That's nothing what I have.
I found them.
Jose.
All right, hang on a minute, guys.
So while Jim's looking, I'll explain this one here. This is me at the Grand Canyon, and yes, Lorna took this picture, and it's obviously on the wall. No, I'm not going to take it down. Yeah, well, it is. And then the cute thing about this was the T-shirt says Yosemite, and we were at the Grand Canyon.
That's a good one. I like it.
Okay, I found them. These are actually the first pictures I took with the SX30IS. So give me a second.
The very first?
The very first set of pictures I took. Hang on.
You probably didn't even know what you were doing, right? Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, it's overexposed a little bit. That can be worked with.
Well, hang on. We're not done. Hang on.
I'd take it.
You email it to me, I can fix that. Yeah, it's overexposed a little bit.
They're dirty baseball.
Yeah, really.
Now, were you hand holding that?
No, it was on a tripod, but I'm sure you're well aware of, the track of that by hand is not.
Well, if you look at the bottom, you can see where it was kind of. Oh, that's what that. Wow, it's overexposed a little bit, but it can be fixed.
Yeah, that's actually the second batch. Hang on a second.
Do you still have? Never mind. I'm asking a stupid question.
Well, ask it anyway.
I can fix those photos for you. It's overexposed a little bit. Just darken it down a little bit. What happened? You did it yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I can. Hang on a second. That's actually the second set. Here's,
That's nice shots though, Jim. You did it on a tripod?
It was sitting on a tripod. I just had to do my best to try to track it.
This right here is even better. You wasn't zoomed all the way in.
Right.
And that's the problem. People don't understand. You zoom too far in, and when you get focus, to go back, because that's what happens. Go back one.
Hang on.
Go back one. That's what happens. Once you get focused, you take that picture, then go to the next picture.
Hey, Jim.
The moon moves out of your focus.
Right.
Makes sense?
Jim.
So everything else is in focus, but not what you wanted.
Right. Yes.
That's why it's so hard to take pictures of them. But these are really good pictures.
Great pictures.
I mean, you can see the oh.
Fantastic pictures. I'm almost ready to put him in the waiting room because he's making me look bad. Nah, I'm kidding. You know that.
I'm looking at the edges here.
Yeah.
That's what everybody's looking at.
Am I sharing my screen?
That's kind of blown up too much.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Yeah, I've done that myself too.
Oh, Jim's screen. Okay.
It's,
No, still, that's a good picture. I'd take it.
It's a great picture.
Oh, look, there's the Apollo landing site down there in the lower right-hand or left-hand quadrant.
I could see the American flag. I would tone down the brightness on it a little bit, make it even better. But still, it's awesome.
Great.
That was definitely out of focus. I can see.
That's way out. That's overexposed. That's nice. Wow, you took that crappy camera like I said.
An SX here, and this is
I don't care. Like I said, I don't care what kind of camera equipment you have. It's the person behind it.
Yeah.
Look at those borders. Look at those craters. You're not a professional photographer, Jim?
No. I've never made a dime from any picture I've ever taken.
You can't change lenses on that camera body. That's freaking awesome.
Hey, Jim, what about those Polaroids when you were 15?
Pardon? I'm sorry, what's that?
What about the Polaroids when you were 15 years old?
Oh, he's not going to show them tonight. I know they're X-rated.
Yeah, those are a little too tough. But, yeah.
Well, it looks like we're going to be ending the stream a little early tonight. Jim's got some photography he wants to share with us, so.
Oh, these are awesome. Really
those are
cool.
nice. And I agree. I think you and Tim and Jose, and if you guys would not mind including me, I would love to get together and talk more pictures and settings and whatnot.
Well, you know, I teach you.
Well, I'm like that old dog, you can lead me to a new trick or however that saying goes. Hell, I can't even remember the saying. So.
You need a thirst of water, but you can't make it drink.
And that one too, yes. So I am going to go check. We are 2 hours. Oh, yeah. So time to hit the button. Jeff?
For 2 hours? I want to kick the dog in the butt.
Get ready.
Get out of my way.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
All right, I'm ready.
Here we go. Dancing ladies coming up.
There's a third batch. Hang on.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, wow. Jim, your pictures are... Look at my pictures on Mars. Is that cool? What? Shoot. Oh, so you like...
What in the world? How did that go over to there? Oh, I know why. Doggone it. I thought I fixed that.
Wake up, Chris.
It's not Chris.
Gary.
Chris.
No,
No, it's not Gary.
it'd be Gary.
That
It's not Gary?
Whoa, back up, back up.
There we go.
Hang on.
That's nice. With the fog or whatever it is in front of it.
Yeah, we had a good bit of cloud cover. Made it difficult.
Yeah, it's difficult. And you can see all the fuzziness because the ISO went way up out the board, but it kind of has character to it. I'm glad I'm not the only person that likes taking pictures of the moon.
I can
Well, it
never
was-
get a good picture of the moon, no matter how hard I try.
It was.
I tried to take a picture of the
This.
moon.
I had just gotten the camera either the day before or that day, and I figured